Should immigrants be deported if they commit a serious crime? Breaking Washington Senior Center bans members from reciting the pledge. A senior citizen center in Washington has banned the Pledge of Allegiance, comparing it to Hitler, and reportedly forcing the elderly members to huddle in a corner for the pledge. American Mirror reported that officials at the Mullis Community Senior Center on San Juan Island in Washington state recently banned members from saying their traditional prayer and Pledge of Allegiance before lunch, forcing them to huddle in the corner around their own flag to pay tribute to American freedom. But a subsequent crackdown to enforce the ban has reportedly resulted in members of the local American Legion arrested for trespassing with American flags, as well as reports of senior center staff roughing up elderly members who insist on reciting the pledge. Drama is unfolding faster than a flag at the Mullis Community Senior Center in Friday Harbor due to a new restriction on saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Recently, the Mullis Community Senior Center Board of Directors decided without speaking to center members, allegedly to remove the traditional prayer and Pledge of Allegiance before lunch, other than on a few specific days when the pledge would still be allowed. The Senior Center is funded by San Juan County. They wrote a new rule into their house rules stating that nobody could do this without the first prior coordination through them, so they took it upon themselves simply as the board and rewrote the rules for the Senior Center, American Legion Post 163 Commander Davenholtzer explained. A group of seniors decided to start saying the pledge on their own about 15 minutes before the meal. They did not make anyone join them who did not wish to, but wanted to still take the chance to salute the symbol of the nation. They thought the situation had resolved itself, but then the Senior Center started telling them they were no longer allowed to do it beforehand anyway, Holzer said. At this point, concerned seniors approached Holzer at the Friday Harbor American Legion post. He and his colleagues at the American Legion joined the seniors at the center, leading the Pledge of Allegiance in the corner for those who wanted to say it. We were received greatly by the members who were there, Holzer said. The next day, however, Holzer said that he received a less than appreciative phone call from the director of the Senior Center. She just didn't understand how it was right that I should come storming and barging in there, dictating how they're doing things, he said. In the meantime, the flag no longer stands in the main gathering space of the center. Holzer said that American Legion members have been threatened, harassed, and kicked out of the building. When Holzer confronted senior center staff asking how it could restrict people's constitutional rights, he said that the response was, "You think that the people of Nazi Germany enjoyed saying, Heil Hitler?" My response to her, besides a dumbfounded look, was, "They didn't have a choice. In this country you do," he recalled. "And you're taking away everyone's choice and right of saying the Pledge of Allegiance." Law enforcement has been pulled into the conflict. The San Juan County Sheriff's Office escorted a veteran out of the building for trespass after he brought in a flag and said the Pledge of Allegiance. The Sheriff's Office has received numerous other calls under similar circumstances reported as trespass from the Senior Center. Additionally, Holzer and American Legion Post 163 Sergeant at Arms Shannon Plummer said, a Senior Center staff member allegedly assaulted a senior saying the pledge. While the American Legion's motto is, "For God and Country," Holzer and Plummer understood the church and state argument for removing the prayer from a government-funded senior center. What they did not understand was how citizens could be forbidden from reciting words that mean a great deal to them. Just as it would be unconstitutional to force someone to say the pledge, they said, it is equally unconstitutional to force them not to. It's amazing the amount of people who enjoy the liberties of this country, but they don't want to have to go ahead and produce any of the work that those liberties entitle you to, Plummer said. The Mullis Community Senior Center had not yet responded to requests for comment at press time. The story will be updated if and when a response is received.